just playing very, very well.
Alright, that was clean by Finny in PvE.
Wow.
So, the IQ play there was immaculate. They're like, yeah, it's okay, we're just getting out. JK lol, you thought. Then the chain CC from the Amumu Q, and then the stun from Taric. Like, that was just brilliant. Very good play.
Oh, top lane. The Vitals are getting hit. Oh, he has to be really safe now. But before the top lane fight was happening, I was gonna say Taric is really one of those champions. You get rewarded the more dangerous you play. It really is, because he can combo with the mobility of your ADC or jungler. Just puts the W up, the gems, and does get the stun on, and then your entire team can follow up from there. It really treats you or benefits you for going aggressive.
For sure. And it's just like, all that, like, that huge aggression play, that gave a free dragon over.
This could be really bad. Dirty Hobo is at around 40 now. Sejuani in the bot lane just gonna get the explosive charge, but it survives with full HP so far. Dirty Hobo is just extremely low right now. He has to play very extremely careful. I guess this is the price he pays for getting mana crystal and fairy charm. Oh, Dirty Hobo getting extremely low. Indeed, he actually finds another one. I guess patience really do pay off.
Yeah, that was very clean by Deity. I can't. We'll see here in a second if. No, Deity at some point he out-leveled Dirty Hobo and gave himself the advantage there.
Wow.
Just by having when Dirty Hobo died, he had 30 farm and Deity had 32. So just those 2 extra CS gave Deity the edge. That is crazy.
Wow, wow, wow. It's just, he's really keeping an eye on everything. So, man, this game.
Yeah, it's a crazy game already.
Man, I really wasn't expecting this for it to be the second game of this type of action.
I don't know. I kind of was. I mean, it's finals. You have to bring out all the stops.
Yeah,
you have to go out with a bang.
But you still have to warm up, though. I would expect this to be like a game 3 type of deal.
Possibly. I mean, you have to look at it from Rawr's point of view. You definitely don't ever want to have to look at the point to where you're 2-0 in this matchup, I feel like.
Right, right.
Because if you go into that mind frame that you're 2-0, ooh, this could be really good.
CPEC having to flash away though, but now the Miasma comes in, Finny getting extremely low. CPEC will be lasered down, incinerated. Finny will try to find his friend, and Cassiopeia will fall of the curse.
Yeah, and that right there, that's what I'm talking about from the Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz is so strong. He's just so useful as a support that a lot of people forget that he was originally intended as a mid laner.
Yeah, they just really don't. They really don't expect the damage output from Vel'Koz, do they? Oh, DD from the top lane really though, getting ult off. Dirty Hobo low lane on the parry though, but the true damage and the vitals are coming out. However, Vel'Koz is in the area. The flash from Dirty Hobo, but it's not enough to save him.
Very good roam by Squishy Pickle. Like that was clean. That's all I can really say about that.
Yeah,
they were able to burn a flash up Dirty Hobo. They got another kill on the Maokai.
PV, he is walking out, getting a little aggressive. I do like this. Man. The funny thing about Taric, man, you really can go any runes and play very well as Taric literally any runes.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Man. Oh, Armor of the 5th Age, though. Getting a little aggressive. Oh, the bind does land. The trap. Wardbox going in. Heal. Ignite. Will Wardbox be able to find 1 kill? Rookter's jumping in. He's getting a little thirsty. He wants that blood. But no blood for him. Just only summoner spells. However, C-Pack in the mid lane. Squishy Pickle is getting extremely caught out here. Now Frostfang is being fought out. Glacial Prison. And he will be frozen for eternity. And the stun does land. And now Dirty Hobo in the top lane getting his vitals. But he's just really not taking any damage. Ritteld in the bot lane, they might be able to get first tower here.
Yeah. At some point, apparently, Finny sneaked that Ritteld away from us.
Right. And that will be the first turret. However, in top lane, Needy already gonna go for the fight. The ult already comes through, but Dirty Hobo actually is unable to get the last one. Never mind, he will be, but Needy just playing it much better than Dirty Hobo.
Yeah, Didi very far ahead. That Bramble Vest is definitely giving him the edge, I feel like, in this matchup right now.
Yeah, Dirty Hobo has to start changing his playstyle if he wants to stay relevant in this game. He really needs to farm up, stop fighting, and just go for roams. He does not need to fight at all.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. The question is, can he do it? Because so far, anytime that we've seen Dirty Hobo play the split, he just, ooh.
The stun. The incineration rate. Now Vinny's getting lower, and the 600 gold shutdown actually goes over to Morgana. And a double kill actually. This is Pickle's double kill, so he's now 3-1. What is his gold lead right now?
That's a very good question.
How much is he sitting on? He's sitting on 1.5k. He's roughly 600 gold up. Man. And their top lane is around 800 gold up.
True, but we have Zyra sitting on just under 2k gold himself.
True, but you know, Vel'Koz being Vel'Koz just waves clear extremely well. The more item you get, or Vel'Koz gets, and just does a lot of damage. And Dirty Hobo once again jumping in. And really, it's taking a really bad trade for no reason.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue playing as Fiora is like, she's definitely high risk, high reward. I feel like.
The middle lane, Squishy Pickles might be falling here. Yes, it will. It will be going over into Bubble Lift. Finny will secure the Inferno Drag, and it will be Mountain Soul. However, for the life of Squishy Pickles, I would not say it's worth it at all.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of like the call. I like the fact that Squishy's like, hey, I'm gonna distract them while you guys secure this, because that denies early, that extra early gold from MG Blaze, which they're already 3k gold down.
True.
So,
but they also did get the bounty on Squishy Pickles, though.
That is true. They do get I believe they had a 150 gold bounty.
But something like that. Dirty Hobo extra in again, and Didi, wow, gets bursted instantly by a tank.
Yeah. At this time, like, you know, Hobo wasn't even pushed up this time. It was Didi that was pushing up. And he's just like, come on, man, hit me. Come on, let's go.
Right now, it's looking even more scary than a full AP Cho'Gath.
Yeah, that's, man, yeah. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. Because full AP Cho'Gath is horrifying just to think about, and this is, if not scarier, it's at least on par at this point.
Right. If Mastery Pages is still in the game, Courage of Colossus would be his nickname.
Oh man.
But well played by Deity ever since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, he's I mean, he did give up the first blood, but since then, I mean, he's gotten 4 kills solo and then 1 with the assistance of Squishy.
He's certainly been on a rampage non-stop.
True to his team's name.
Yeah, they are, I want to say savages, but it's not quite what they are. Dirty Hobo going in once again is an excellent all coming from Deity. However, Dirty Hobo is getting lower and lower. Will have to dash away. Finny pushing out Sejuani, and they could be looking at another Rift Herald.
Yeah, it's very possible. Sejuani having it back just to be able to think about contesting. Oh, no, maybe not.
Maybe they might just look for a Deity here. But they are looking at the Herald at the same time, so he might just sacrifice his life for it at the same time. Like, Grasp with the Undying is treating him well in this situation. Tariq Amumu is roaming up, but he's just really not taking any damage. Now this could go very south for MG Blaze. CPEC getting lower and lower. The slow will come through for Sejuani, but Zaru getting lower and lower the barrier. Oh, this is going to be a very close one, but no one dies yet.
Oh man, alright, that was a very clean flash ult by Zyra. Because as soon as Squishy dropped the Lifeform Disintegration Ray, Zyra was like, nah, not that, not again, please no.
Right, it's basically like a farm lane. And now that's another turret. That's 2 for 1.
Yeah, this is looking like the exact opposite of from the last game. With the exception that MG Blaze did manage to get the bot tier 1 turret.
Right. Putting a little bit more going into Bubble Lift, but I don't know how much it would actually help though.
At this point, it's definitely looking very sketchy if you're MG Blaze. Yeah, like I was saying, you know, with the Fiora being high risk, high reward, if the reward doesn't pay out, you could just be a sitting duck for a while. Now, on the reverse of that, though, what does happen sometimes is people will forget about Fiora because she's not impactful, and then the next time they go against her, all of a sudden she hit a power spike, and then you're just wondering, where did she get this damage from? What happened? So you definitely don't want to leave the Fiora alone, even if she's behind. You want to make sure she stays behind.
Yeah, just force her to be behind. And yeah, that's basically the name of the game. They are really good at keeping MG Blaze really out of the river. I'm really liking this new style of Rawr Rampage.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot of zone control with, you know, with just the pure presence of the turret and the utility of Vel'Koz's Q and his E.
Right. And yeah, even though it really hasn't been a lot going on in bot lane, it still feels like they have a lot of impact around the map, especially with this Tariq, which is supposed to be not so really supposed to be a really good champion right now. However, the Black Shield, the Incineration, Bubble Whip will be bombed down, and Tristana would jump out of there after blowing up Morgana's face.
That was very clean by everyone on the side of Rampage there. With the dive by Finny, the ult coming out from PvE, you know, Rookter getting that sweet double. Well played. Well played.
Man, just Finny. knowing that he has to go aggressive. Well, he lands another one, but unable to capitalize off of that. And Warbucks is gonna be trying to look for another one. Black Shade will come in, but I'm not sure how much that will help. Warbucks in lower and lower. He does have the reset. They could go in once again, but Zyra now in the bot lane will have to fight this monster of Deity. But Zyra's just doing way too much. Zyra's Embrace. Wow, that is a lot of damage. And the shutdown finally comes out at 600 gold for Zyra. Now Rookter will have to get out.
Yeah, definitely not the play you want to make if you're... Ooh.
This could go really bad. PvE is now there, but Zyra now gonna get a double kill. Now he's fully come online, and he is massive.
Yeah, and like right now he only has the one completed item with the Seraphs. Well, now he's got 2.5. But I mean, yeah, it's if you're someone tanky, you don't necessarily want to have to solo cast if they have that Archangels or Seraphs.
Right, and now he has Haunting Guys. So you basically are unable to 1v1 Cassiopeia even without the Haunting Guys. This really that you don't really see much anymore. Cassiopeia basically could be 1v9ing this entire game if they do allow it to happen.
That's very possible.
This might be another one. Deity getting lower and lower. The root won't be enough. The snake she is will run Deity down until he has to go back for minions.
Yeah, definitely good call by Deity to back up off that. You know, just trying to, show some presence, try to get the lane pushed out a little bit, and keep Zyra preoccupied away from the rest of the team.
Right. But wow, Deity. Again, another fight will come through. The Service Embrace, and wow, that is a lot of slow. The snake will fight another foe. Dirty Hobo won't have the parry to block this damage, and now Finny will have to find another target to go on. The stun comes out. Warbucks getting lower and lower. The trap, but Bubble Lift is not doing all too well. But that is a lot of damage to Squishy Pickles, but it's not enough.
Yeah, now the table. Oh no.
Amumu, Finny, stop looking at the shop. You have something to answer here. And he's gonna have to be bursted down from Bubble Lift. And that is another couple hundred golds over to Bubble Lift.
Yeah, that's I don't know why you make the decision to ward there, because you don't know if it's or to back there because you don't know if it's warded or not.
Oh, Petrifying Gaze. Oh, this is a massive Zyra. And wow, a 2v1, and this is enough. But will he be able to fight another 2? No, he will not. And it actually goes over to Maokai. Out of everyone.
Wait, what? How did he sneak the kill from the grave? Hello?
How is that possible?
Oh, well, either way, that was still an extremely strong push by Zyra.
Yeah, here comes another fight. Bubble Up getting lower and lower. Explosive charge. And Tristan is unable to find another one.
Yeah, it was a very good try by Rookter. Very good try.
Yeah, I believe.
Oh no.
Hunter has become the hunted. Finny flashing in, getting the Q off, and Dirty Hobo getting lower, lower, and lower. And he is able to live with the skin of his butt.
Yeah, that was definitely a clincher from Hobo. You know Hobo's like, no, not my cheeks. It doesn't have to be like this.
Yeah, he still wants to keep his skin of his cheeks there. And now 4K, 3K, it's getting lower and lower. Will Zyro be able to do something here? Will he be able to steal it? No, he will not. Amumu will secure this one. But they still can answer one. Warbox getting extremely low from Disintegration Ray.
Yeah, it was, I like the idea, but not the best execution of the Vel'Koz ult there. But with Rampage having Baron, MG Blaze definitely needs to be very respectful of the damage that they can put out right now.
Right.
And Rampage's top is already slow slow pushing as it is. So at some point soon, MG Blaze will have to send someone to deal with that.
Yeah, now they're gonna be sieging this turret, but as we see on the map, they really don't have a second wave that's gonna be pushing up in another lane. So this is gonna be a very slow push, to say the least. And
right,
yeah, they're gonna have to find a pick or something just to take that turret. And even if they do, it's not gonna be guaranteed because Zyra is just so ahead. Unless they find Zyra, Dirty Hobo gonna be the one to get the explosive charge out. They all coming out from Amumu. This is disastrous for MG Blaze. This could go with their perfect record if they all die here. Rukter is gonna be alive for one more time, but the Squishy Pickles is gonna be caught out, and CPEC going aggressive, finding a lot more than just one.
Yeah, it was a good try by Rampage and a very good defense by MG Blaze. Just giving the 1-for-1 trade in their top laners there.
Man. This feels like game 1 all over again, but a lot more Rampage favored this time around.
Yeah, that's very true, but it is getting to the point to where just one team fight will end this game. Because both teams are knocking on each other's front door.
Yeah, it's certainly getting to that time of game. And they do have Soul Point coming up in a minute. What will they do? What will be the deciding factor of this game?
It's a very good question because like I said, it's getting to the point to where the respawn timers are getting abysmally long. So just one team fight can be a game changer. I definitely think that Rampage will definitely want to get this Soul Point if they can. Ooh, very good.
Ooh,
well,
okay.
It was a good try.
Yeah, setting for Drake, nothing too odd here, except for Vinny doing a lot there to find another one, and they may or may not have to give this one up.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pick by Vinny.
That's a lot of damage from Squishy Pickles.
Yeah, that was just a Q, and all of a sudden MG Bubble was like, "Hello, where'd my health bar go?"
Yeah, what a beautiful game from Rampage. And now
Definitely have to be careful with Zyra though.
Yeah, and then engage from DD instantly. Dirty Hobo going in PvE, and what a mess. They are not targeting the same people, and this is gonna go very badly. CPEC's gonna go down. Rook, they're gonna be jumping in the back, finding Bubble Lift, and they can end this game, and Finny will pick up the soul for his team alone.
Yeah, that was very good for Rampage. That was the pick that they were wanting to find. Because the next person up is going to be Zyra in like 15 seconds. So this should be a free possibly 2 inhibs for Rampage.
Right. Not sure if it's quite game yet, but if anything, Warbox you have something to answer here. You have to stall this one out for at least another couple of seconds for your own life. Zyra flashing in with the petrifying gaze. Didi going down here. Oh my.
That was a good hold by Zyra and Wardbox combined. The petrifying gaze did force Richter off enough. Well, maybe not as much as we thought. I think that was just the bot lane tier 2 turret that went down, though, not the other Nexus turret. But either way, it's looking very up for MG Blaze. Like right now, I think right now the best chance for MG Blaze to come back is if they can sneak Elder Dragon away from Rampage. Yeah. Either that or if they just get a good Sejuani ult when Rampage isn't expecting it and get the ace on Rampage. I mean, the bot lane inhib for Rampage is also open.
PvE though might be getting caught out by Cassiopeia here. Getting lower and lower. Oh my. What the shit, Valkos, you do way too much damage. Dirty Hobo not gonna be fighting Deity. That's a lot of damage. This is the early game that Dirty Hobo wanted, but not quite. But he's getting his revenge back onto Deity. He got a slow, but will it be enough? Now Richter is in the area. He's being too greedy and he sacrifices his own life. He pays for it.
Yeah, Deity having that Spear Visage, very nice play. Just increasing the already insane amounts of damage that he can heal off of his passive. Increasing that amount with Spear Visage is very good call.
Yeah. And now AK, 7K, CPEC, you have to steal this one or else it's gonna be game. You're going to jump in there right about now. What do you get to steal? Yes, he does! Sejuani flashes out Finny, not quite getting it. And what a disaster. This could be the tides of this game being turned around.
It's possible. It definitely will stop the hemorrhaging a little bit, but I'm still questioning if it's going to be enough, though. Just because of how strong Rawr is right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Richter's already almost full build. He just has to swap out his Doran's Blade and he'll be at full build.
True. Oh, this could be a really big... Man, I can't really tell what's going on, but the Radiance is going on from Taric. Actually captures 2 of them. Tristana is pretty darn big, but they have to kill Zyra right here. Yes, he will. Gets one on Cass. Gets another one on Caitlyn. That's a quadra kill, but not quite a penta, and they will look for the end of this game. Nobody up in 5 seconds, and this will be the first game that MG Blazes lose of the entire split.
There it is, folks. It finally happened. You saw it here first. Game 2 of the finals. MGB finally goes down. They will not see the perfect split. Still, very good game by both teams.
Right. Man. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that was an insane game. And I mean, look at these charts. Like, you know, it's just kind of what I was saying earlier. Is like the amount of damage that Tristana can do to objectives, being able to take those turrets down, is phenomenal. Like, I mean, you see her damage champions, like, yeah, it's okay, it's all right. But then, like, when you go to there's neutral monsters. It should still be in the top section there, Poro.
There we go.
Damage. There you go.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Man.
The one right above it will be total damage to turrets, and that will show you exactly what Tristana can do. And that just goes to show how much jungle control Finney had, playing very well on the Amumu this game.
Man.
Like there you go. Like it's very hard to outtrade a Shoshana from when in terms of seed.
Yeah, maybe this is the answer that Rampage actually needs to go a little bit more aggressive while having that top laner that is really tanking and can outtrade everyone. Maybe that is the
Very
key.
true. Now the question here is, who gets blue side next game? And will the other team ban the Maokai away or just leave it up?
Very true.
Because so far the trend is, if you're blue side and Maokai gets left up, you take it and you win.
Very true. That is the thing to note here. As we prepare for the next game, will they pick, ban, or leave Maokai open? That is the thing to be answered in the next game. Do we have any last words before we go to intermission?
I'm looking forward to game 3, and I should be back around for game 4.
For sure. As you heard it there, folks, we are gonna be going into intermission, and we see you guys when we load into picks and bans. See you guys then.